Alright guys, so we finally made it to our final destination in Grand Bend, Ontario. And Moparinsiders co-editor Robert Miller picked me up a little present for the Trackhawk. So this is a Z Automotive Tazer, and we're going to be able to do some cool stuff with it, like enable two-wheel drive mode on the Jeep, line lock. It's also got some cool down features that are going to help us at the racetrack tomorrow, so we can run the engine fans on high and we can run the intercooler pump while the vehicle's off. And it also does some other cool stuff like light shows. You can roll down the windows with the key fob and stuff like that. So let's get this guy installed and I'll show you guys through the process here. Okay, so inside the box here, we've got the update cable, which you plug into your computer and plug into the Tazer. You can update it. This, since it is a 2018, starting in 2018, FCA installed security modules in their vehicle, which locks out the OBD2 port to aftermarket accessories. So this is a security bypass module, which we're going to have to install just underneath here. And then also in the box, this is the Tazer module itself, which plugs into the OBD2 port. So let's get the security module installed and then we'll get the Tazer hooked up and I'll show you guys around it. Okay, so underneath the dash here, there's a hush panel and it's just held in with some push pins. So we're gonna drop this panel and then we're gonna have to unplug a couple connectors and plug the security bypass module in. So I'm gonna drop this down. Just by pulling those clips there. Okay, so the security module is in the passenger side footwell, just up against the transmission tunnel, just a little bit up. So I'm going to show you where that is right now. So there's your security module right there, and then it's got these two plugs plugged into it. So you unplug these and then plug them into this Tazer module here. And just tuck it behind the carpet so it won't make any rattling noises. And you can put your hush panel back in with the push pins. Okay, so after that, now we just have to plug the actual Tazer itself into the OBD port, right under the driver's footwell. And you're going to see some flashing LED lights. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do after the Tazer's plugged in is marry it to the vehicle. So you're going to put the vehicle in run mode without turning it on. Go to your audio screen, hold the left button, press cancel, and now it's going to bring up the menus. So while you're holding the left button, cycle through until mine says unmarry because I've already married it. On the first time it will say marry. So when that comes up, you hit the cruise control on button and it will marry itself to the vehicle. After that, you can cycle through and you'll get more options. So this is the performance pages to enable them or disable them. Enable or disable the TPMS sensors, set your radio, set your lighting options. You can also set your comfort options, such as add the easy entry exit seat if the vehicle is not equipped. So if it's compatible, you can add that. And then you've just got your Tazer menu. And then after you change the vehicle settings, you're just going to want to perform a full reboot. So same as everything else, you just hit the cruise control button and the vehicle will cycle itself. These are the live menus with the vehicle running. You're going to hold down your left arrow. First, you're going to get your cluster onto the audio screen. You're going to hold the left button on the steering wheel and you're going to press the cruise control cancel button. Now that brings up the first menu, which is the light show, and you can choose between 6 different light shows. You press cancel again to cycle through it. You can choose your radio, which is already set. This is to enable the in-motion navigation, so that's now turned on, so you can enter your destinations while the vehicle's moving. You can set the vehicle up to go in sport mode as soon as it's started. You can also set it up to kill the traction control every time it's started. You can also, if you have, say, a Grand Cherokee or Durango with the auto start-stop feature, you can permanently disable that through here, through the SS kill. Press it again. Then video, so that's for if you add more inputs for, say, a backup camera if one wasn't installed, or a forward camera. Press it again. You can show your peak RPM. Again, now this is cool. With the Trackhawks, you can set it to all-wheel drive normal. You can force rear-wheel drive mode, or you can set it all-wheel drive all the time, which the Trackhawk obviously is anyway, but it'll just be a forced setup on that. So again, you get a 0 to 30 timer, or a 0 to 60 timer, both of which are relevant on the Trackhawk because it does have the SRT pages already built into it. Go through again, that just is your firmware number. And one more time, and that's it. You just exit through there. Okay, so the Tazer also comes with a line lock function. And to do that, you just hit the left arrow, hold the set button on the cruise control, the plus, firm on the brakes, let go of the plus, keep holding the left arrow, and if you give it some gas, it works. So, and the other thing you can do with the Tazer, which is the most important thing to me for the track, when the vehicle is in the run position but not running, if you hold down the right arrow on the left side of the steering wheel, press the cancel button, you can activate cool down modes. So here we've got just the engine fan on high. If you press cancel again, it'll turn just the intercooler pump on. Press it again, the fan and intercooler pumps come on low. If you press it again, the fan and intercooler pumps come on high. And then one more time just to exit out. So that helps cool down the vehicle in between runs, which is an awesome feature, and that's what we were really looking for. So another feature of the Tazer is light show. So if there's 6 different light shows, 2 are user programmable that you could use at car shows and stuff like that. The easiest way to set it up is through your key fob. So just hit unlock, unlock, lock, and unlock, and it should start doing a light show for you here. Now to cycle through different ones, you just hit the unlock button on your key fob. Just hit the lock button to disable it. Okay, so that's a little bit about the Z Automotive Tazer for the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. We're here at Grand Bend Motorplex, and tomorrow we've got a full day of racing, so stay tuned. We've got a lot of great content coming for you guys.